Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Challengers Korea 2020. My name is Takeoff. You all know who I am. You're either on my YouTube channel or Twitch channel watching this. I doubt you would know who was commentating this, but maybe you don't. But regardless, my name is Takeoff. Been following Challengers Korea for quite some time. We've now reached the final split of Challengers Korea, and with that, we're reaching an interesting point because really performance doesn't matter particularly for the teams, but it does matter for the players, and it matters even more specifically because we are doing, instead of a man of the match, we're doing man of the game system, and cash prizes will be awarded for that, as well as cash prizes being awarded for the MVP of the year and for the All-CK team. Prizes will be awarded for that as well. Lots of prizes to go around to make sure all the players are motivated to compete at an integral level, making sure to maintain the integrity of the game, and along with that, if they want to make spots on academy rosters or potentially even international rosters, or maybe for some, maybe they want to make an LCK roster, they need to perform well. RunAway versus ELM. This is a very historical rivalry, although both of them are new to the League of Legends scene. This is RunAway's first split, and ELM Mystic's second split. We are going to see Cronji, Mugen, Edge5 Kid, and Pluto starting with Blast and Mask on the bench.
승강전에서 교체 투입된 다음에 완벽한 모습 보여줬어요. 그쵸, 또 그 뒤를 잇는 오키드 선수와 플루토 선수의 활약도 있었고요. 그렇습니다. 자, 크롱, 무진, 엣지, 오키드, 플루토 선수가 오늘 경기 치를 예정이고, 승강전 때는 마스크 선수가 미드 쪽에서 먼저 나왔지만 이번 엣지부터 나오고요. 탑에서 역시 레스트 선수가 아닌 크롱 선수가 먼저 나올 예정입니다. 체코를 뛰는 대부분의 선수가 좀 그런데 좀 아픈 스토리가 많아요. 아, 그럼요. 인생의 굴곡도 좀 더 많고, 근데 그런 부분이 이제 더 좋은 쪽으로 승화시켜 봐야겠죠. 그럼요. 평탄화 작업을 위해 챌린저스 코리아에 또 합류한 선수들까지 확인을 해봤습니다. 자, 이어서
we're going to take a look at ELM Mystic's roster.
엘리멘트 미스틱이 이제 지난 스프링 마무리를 아슬아슬하게 진출권을 따냈지만,
which that one I'm mostly curious about. I want to see who they decided to start in the bot lane. It's going to be Shark Execute with Car. Oh, they have Flare in the jungle starting over Gangnam. I was not aware that Flare was on the ELM Mystic roster. Oh, profile. They just went away. Oh no, he was. He's just listed. He's just a sub. I forgot he's been a sub all year and was never played until the end. Forgot about that. But yeah, they are going to be starting him. Oh, wrong pitch.
런어웨이가 이제 일종의 신입생이라고 봐야 되는데 신입생 치고는 면면이 되게 화려하단 말이에요. 그렇죠. 그래서 그것도 기강을 어떻게 잡을지 지켜봐야겠죠. 네, 역시 런어웨이와 엘리먼트 미스틱 선수들도 개막을 앞두고 선수들에게 악담을 준비한 것 같은데요. 한번 들어보시죠.
I'm gonna do some Leaguepedia stuff because this is the first time. Oh, we're gonna have some trash talk.
무진님이 하나팀에 있었을 때 제가 사인을 받았었는데 아니요, 기억 잘 안 나요. 받으러 온지도 모르겠어요. 이제는 저한테 사인을 받으러 오시면 되지 않을까 싶어요. 사인 제가 넉넉하게 해드릴게요. 진짜 그 선수가 딱 그렇게 언급을 했어요? 저는 그냥 사인을 받으러 갈 일은 딱히 없을 것 같아요. 경기에서 따로 지고 나서 뭐 따로 울거나 그러지만 않으셨으면 좋겠어요, 저는. 그러니까 팀 이름은 알고 있습니다. 제가 그 팀 선수들에 대해서는 그냥 뭐 그렇게 딱히 관심은 없긴 했었어요. 이름 뭐라 했죠? 닉네임? 슬러거요? 슬러거 선수 제가 한번 탑에서 솔킬 낸 다음에 시체 위에서 한번 춤 한번 쳐드리겠습니다.
아니, 정글 러드는 별로 안 무서워. 정글 캐릭터가 무섭지. 저한테 두드러 맞아서 화나실 것 같은데. 아니, 솔직히 런어웨이 팀은 상대가 안 될 것 같아요. 개막전 2대0입니다. MOM은 저입니다. 크롱이요? 크롱 뽀로 친구 아닙니까? 일단 누군지도 모르겠고요. 네, 잘하시려나? 네, 방망이로 런어웨이 교육시켜드리겠습니다.
사고
the hell is that?
하다가 진짜 손끊어 튀니까 네,
The
조심하셔야
baseball
될것
bat
같습니다.
for Slugger.
경력이 왜 무서운지 네,
That's a
보여드리겠습니다.
great action.
네, 런어웨이 응원하시던 팬분들이 많이 기대를 하고 계실 텐데 더 노력을 열심히 하고 있으니까 네, 기대해 주시길 바라겠습니다. 저희 다들 00년생
Oh,
애들이 많이 있는 팀인데 좀 귀엽게 봐주셨으면 좋겠습니다.
치명적이었어요. 아,
예.
귀여움이 크리티컬로 터졌어요.
사실 앞에 트래시 토크보다 맨 마지막이 제일 선 넘은 거 아닌가 이런 생각도 들긴 들었네요.
네. 야, 일단 크롱은 그냥 뽀로로 친구 아니냐 이런 얘기.
엄청 유명해요. 그거
그럼요.
칭찬이에요. 저도 정말 많이 압니다.
모를 수가 클템에서는 육아를 했기 때문에 모를 수가 없어요.
그러니까요.
승강전을 치르고 온 신입생 런어웨이인데 몽둥이 들고서는 교육시키겠다 이런 얘기를 했거든요.
좀 서로 날것의 트래시 토크가 보는 맛인 것 같아요.
저는 이런 트래시 토크가 너무 좋아.
맞아요.
중간 엣지 선수가 큰 코 다치신다 그랬을 때 엣지 선수 코도 너무 커 보여.
There we go.
오똑한 그 외모.
I don't know what they're talking about there, but
중심을 잡고 있었어. 런어웨이 스프링 예성의 탈락이 아쉬움 딛고 결국 CK 입성했거든요. 목표는 LCK 프랜차이즈.
this is a very historical matchup between these two in esports. Like I said, Runaway and Elm Mystic. I've been saying this a lot, but it holds very true. They do not like each other in the sport of Overwatch, and now it's carried over to League of Legends. This awesome trash talk happening between the two. Both teams very passionate about their distaste for each other. Gonna be putting it back up at 720. I think I've given it enough time. A lot of people are watching this. 1,000 viewers on here and 1,000 on Africa.
그런 방송인이랑
CK very popular this split.
런어웨이도 항상 그런 쪽에서 또 더 큰 관심을 모으고 있잖아요.
All the Runaway fans coming out for this one.
텐데 모든 팀 관계자분들이
그렇습니다.
어떤 활약을 할지 진짜 재밌을 것 같네요.
지금 이 엣지 선수의 코가 큰 거는 이 구단주가 아니죠. 감독 탓이다.
근데 되게 오똑하고
네.
엣지 선수가 또 예전부터 이제 미모로 유명하셨어요.
그럼
그렇죠.
쓰레쉬까지 같이 밴을 하네요.
역시나 이즈 앞에 나눠 먹자.
예.
네.
그러니까 이 구도는 사실 좀 시청자분들께서도 익숙해지셨으면 해요. 그러니까
그렇죠.
왜 이 구도로만 뱀픽을 하는가라고 물으면 이 친구들 밴을 하면서 뱀픽 구성하는 게 오히려 손해 보는 경우가 많습니다.
그렇죠. 앞 경기에서도
I'll give him a moment. I'm fixing stuff. There we go. Okay. We do see the Ezreal priority, which I think that's kind of interesting. We saw it game 1 of Jenner versus Awesome Spear, but we see the Aphelios Nautilus reply from Elm Mystic, which means probably the Yumi is going to be picked up while the Karma is being covered. I've seen a lot of people want to see the Karma come out in chat, but we are going to instead see the Kindred.
빨리 나왔는데.
그러게요. 트런드 같은 걸 보고 나온 것도 아니고.
And now we see the Karma
수동적인 거 할 거 아니야? 이런
break this.
그건 또 플레이어 선수 입장에서 할 말이 있거든요.
무진의 킨드레드.
원래도 킨드레드 참 잘하는 선수였는데, 그러니까 무진 선수가 지금 10명 선수 중에 사실 가장 유명한 선수라고 보는 게 맞는 것 같아요. 예전 플래시 유브즈 시절부터도 여러 가지 화제도 됐었고, 뭐 또 하나생명에서 약간 거물급을 영입했다 뭐 이런 것도 화제가 됐었지만, 거기서 이제 연계가 안 되면서 이어가지 못하면서 좀 슬럼프를 겪으면서 다시 한번 재도약을 위해 플레이하는 건데, 이번에 같이 세게 나가보죠.
그렇죠.
플레이어도.
니달립니다. 자, 두 번째 페이지 밴 오른입니다.
런어웨이 보고 롤 입성했는데 에이미 잘하나요? 라고 하시는데, 에이미가 이제 첼코 기준으로 볼 때 약간 주사위 팀이긴 하지만 중상위권 팀, 이런 식으로 알고 계시면 될 것 같아요.
밴픽이 굉장히 독특한 팀 중에 하나였습니다. 지난 시즌 판테온 밴이네요.
그래서 그 독특한 맛을 좀 억제하려고 판테온 밴이 나온 거죠. 판테온이 분명히 요즘 약간 물이 빠진 픽이긴 해요. 근데 언제 나와도 안 이상한 픽이기도 합니다.
그렇죠. 또 AP 정글과 결합했을 때는.
자, 그리고 조이.
Okay, I'm coming up on draft now. Zoe Ben, yes.
엣지 하면은 요즘 메타랑 약간 이제 거리감이 있긴 해도 루시안 같은 게 또 여기서 나와도 별로 안 이상하다는 생각은 좀 들어요. 뱀픽 과정에 따라서 나올 수 있거든요.
맞습니다.
레넥톤 밴.
미드 카르마 돌려서 킨드레드와 궁합 맞추고 바텀에서 또 다시 뽑아도 될 것 같기도 하고.
맞아요. 그러니까 요즘처럼 뭐 세트, 뭐 카르마 이런 이쪽에서
스칼렛이 또 AD 계열의 황제, 좀 이런 느낌이 있잖아요.
네.
물론 뭐 루시안 위치도 끝까지 봐야 되지만 뭐 탑미드 다 되니까요.
근데 엣지도 루시안 잘 다루는데 먼저 가져갔단 말이에요, 엘미가.
엘미 같은 경우에도 말씀하신 그런 미드 쪽에서 AD 기용이 워낙 활발하다 보니까 또 안 주는 효과도 있잖아요.
네. 큰 코 다치게 해주겠다라고 이야기했던 엣지는 과연 카르마를 플레이할지 다른 수를 보여줄지 궁금해지네요.
짠하게.
브라움.
그리고 원래 킨드레드 계열 원거리 정글러들이 미드 카르마랑 궁합이 좋거든요.
네.
그렇죠.
50이 나왔습니다.
슬러거가 그러면 이쪽을 뭐 본인이 스프링 때도 애용했던 모데카이저로
Distracted. Okay.
그게 나오면
Connect
제이드 그냥
them.
무난하고 적절할 것 같아요.
I'm not a big fan of that Ezreal pick. I mean, of that Lucian pick, to be honest. But I'm sure.
그것도 잘 어울리는
Oh wait, it's a Lucian mid. Actually, it's on Scarlet. I'm a big fan of it. I take it back. Big fan of that one. Oh heck, would be big. Oh, nice. Some Rom Luca on there, the last picks. I like this draft a lot. It's gonna be an exciting game, I'm sure.
메컨진에서 카운터 치는 게 있어요. 가장 대표적인 게 50 특유의 이제 분신술을 이용한 어그로를 빼는 플레이를 헤카림의 Q 스킬은 그게 안 통하거든요. 그래서 메커니즘적인
So it's a Hecarim top.
결국에는 이제 또 뭐
That's something I haven't seen in a while. When was the last time Hecarim top was played?
선수가 앞에 이제 인터뷰에서 나온 것처럼 칼을 딱 뽐내요.
헤카림이 등장했습니다.
I've been watching a lot of pro play though recently. I haven't, so maybe it's been played in other regions and I haven't been.
헤카림을 또 플레이를 했었거든요. 결국 그 헤카림은 50 상대였을 가능성이 굉장히 높습니다. 어떤 이해도를 갖고 있을지가 좀 궁금해지네요.
일단 조합의 밸런스를 봤을 때는 런어웨이가 조금 더 신경을 많이 쓴 것 같긴 한데 에이미가 결국 저 미드 루시안을 기반으로 해서 스칼렛 선수가 또 미드 AD 계열을 뽑았을 때 되게 화끈한 게임 많이 하잖아요.
네.
그렇게 하면서 적극적으로 같이 공격적으로 플레이하기엔 되게 좋은 조합 같아요.
네. 야, 어찌됐든 엘리먼트 미스틱은 지난 시즌과 마찬가지로 평범하게 가진
Oh,
않았습니다.
wait a minute.
확실하게 카운터픽이라고 이야기.
Wait a minute, what?
트렌드이기도 해서요. 스타트를
Where did I put that?
이렇게 끊는 건 저는 되게 긍정적으로 보는 편입니다.
그렇습니다.
Oh, did I put it? Oh no, it's there.
50 킨드레드
Okay, sweet. What the hell is up with my internet?
런어웨이고요. 엘리먼트 미스틱은 첫 번째 세트입니다. 런어웨이가
Wait, 5Kids still isn't wearing his own jersey? That's actually hilarious if it's true. What the good god is happening? Okay.
런어웨이 대 엘리먼트 미스틱의 챌린저스 코리아 서머 스플릿 1라운드 두 번째.
The stage does look great. Yeah, I love the presentation this split. It's really nice. The green is like a really good feel. I love it.
나온 만큼 벌써 좀 재밌는
Okay, maybe that's the last time.
화끈할 것 같죠?
상체 쪽 탑.
Pluto taking the
동물왕국 생각나요.
inferior Braum skin. Personally, I'm more of a and not lying. Forgetting more buff.
말 원숭이 뭐
I like the bank robber one because he looks like Pablo Escobar. And I say it's the Pablo Escobar skin.
모데카이저 들고선 기타 여러 번 쳤거든요.
그때 트알이랑 할 때 진짜 저는 사고 나는 줄 알았어요.
Like, come on, tell me, come on.
포즈가 걸고.
Let me look up a picture of Pablo Escobar. Yeah, the Crime City one. Tell me, hold on. Tell me Pablo Escobar doesn't look like the fucking the Crime City Braum. Tell me that's not true. You can't, because it is true. He does look like Pablo Escobar.
그렇죠.
몸이 붙다 보니까
바텀은
Why is this buffering so bad?
이 조합대로는
I didn't have any problems at all the last
결국에
series.
그렇게 봐야 될 것 같아요.
very weird.
러너웨이가 뭐 많은 화제가 되고 있다고 말씀은 드렸지만 전통적으로 봤을 때 첼코 내에서 화제성 있는 팀 혹은 선수들 여러 그런 스토리가 꼭 좋은 성적과 연결이 됐다고 보기는 좀 어렵거든요. 그만큼 만만하지 않아서 그렇죠. 이게 뭐 이름값 예를 들어 그다음에 뭐 여러 그런 이슈가 요즘 이제 첼코도 상향 평준화가 많이 되면서 오히려 더 다른 팀들이 워낙 잘하는 케이스도 많고 다시 한번 재증명을 해야 되는 거죠. 런어웨이 선수들도.
그래서 전체적인 조합 구성을 봤을 때 초반 후반 라인전의 어떤 주도권 좀 더 적극적으로 플레이를 할 수 있는가는 일단 엘미의 손을 들고 있긴 해요. 미드에서의 그런 상성, 탑 같은 경우는 지금 좀 밀리고 있긴 합니다만 저거는 이제 아무래도 정글러의 스타트 위치가 있다 보니까 탑 솔로 쪽에서 약간 참는 케이스라고 봐야 되고요.
You're gonna see Muujin start to hover towards the top side. I think I figured out the bandwidth. Nope, and right as I thought I figured it out, it gets worse. Oh, come on, please stop doing me like this.
실제 헤카림은 정말 화끈한 챔피언이고 저렇게 점화들어서 무슨
What is causing me
챔피언처럼
to do
보이지만
this?
그렇기 때문에 초반 단계 때 되게 조심스럽게 플레이하는 게 오히려 필요하거든요.
네.
점화 헤카림이 말렸을 때 패턴을 보면 6렙 전에 약간 오버해서 딜 교환하다가 몇 번 잡히고 나면 그때부터 힘이 빠지기 때문에 갱당하면 그냥 죽는 거니까요.
하지만 잘 풀렸을 때는 또 이야기가 달라질 겁니다. 그런 것들을 좀 염두했을 슬러건데 크롱은 지금 분명히 인터뷰 봤거든요. 대기하면서 자존심이 상했을 겁니다.
때문에 상대가
That's one more time.
자존심이 상했을 겁니다.
점화들고 있기 때문에 상대가 스킬 레벨, 그러니까 스킬들이 QWE가 다 생긴 다음에 이제 밀고 나오는 플레이를 했을 때 50이 그때부터 좀 불리한 게 생기거든요. 그러니까 최대한 위쪽을 좀 안정감 있게 해주려는 것 같아요.
올랩까지.
일단 이 구도만 보면 결국 무진이 위쪽 게임을 해주긴 했는데 슬로거가 안정감 있게 라인전하면서 CS도 잘 챙겨놔서 플레어가 또 되게 편한 구도가 나왔거든요. 니달리 입장에서 전혀 불만은 없었을 것 같아요.
잘 성장하고 있습니다. 가정까지 잘 해주고 위치 노출이죠 무진.
오히려 킨드가 조금 꼬여가지고 이렇게 되면
그쵸. 위에서 뭐 표식을 하나 주었다고는 하지만 그게 무조건 또 경험치보다 좋다라고 보기엔 힘들잖아요.
동선 낭비도 좀 있었고요.
그리고 이 구도 자체가 결국 50이 계속 좀 불편할 수밖에 없는 구도긴 해요.
계속 맞네요.
그 예전에 한창 아트가 전성기 때도 그 아트록스 카운터 느낌으로 이 점화의 칼이 등장했었거든요. 아주 단순하게 맞딜 했을 때 이긴다가 제일 커요. 그치. 50하고도 마찬가지고. 근데 그게 이제 초반에 사고가 몇 번 나면은 보이는 거지만 사고 없이 무난히만 이렇게 가면 어차피 계속 이기니까요.
바텀에서는 CS 차이 거의 없고요. 슬러그가
Right, sorry, I think I figured this out. Oh, fuck, you know what it is? My phone's connected to the Wi-Fi and I keep fucking messaging people. That's why it's so terrible. Maybe that'll help. But anyways,
좀 시간이 지났을 때 든든한 조합 위주로 구성되는
nothing really happening so far. Sorry about that. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my internet problems.
그냥 무난하게 간다고 생각을
I think that will solve the problem though. Why do we even have the stream manager open? I just thought about that. There's no point to it. I don't use it.
그냥 런어웨이가 무난한 거예요.
바이게 쪽으로 일단 가는데요. 무진이 살짝 돌아가나요?
Hanks, another jungler we can. Yeah, we can actually. We can Maxi and go Arden on Nidalee. This is true. This is very true.
정글 간의 성장 차이가 조금 나긴 하거든요.
Overall, speaking of Nidalee, Flair is just having the time of his life right now. It's gonna be interesting to see Flair in action. Haven't seen him in a while. I even forgot he existed for quite some time. I think he played a game in the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken. But Elma Mystic pretty much got destroyed against Team Dynamics, and understandably so. That was an LCK team, as we saw them promote a couple weeks later. So, Elma Mystic had a little bit of a disadvantage, you could say, in the playoffs, playing against an LCK team. But
그래서 헤카림이 저렇게 닌자의 신발 나오면은 정글 탑이 AD로 구성되어 있는 러너웨이 입장에서는 헤카림은 이제 건드리기가 애매해지거든요.
그렇죠. 투자했다가 득을 못 볼 가능성이 굉장히 높습니다. 일단 자 샤카 HB 좀 많이 빠졌어요. 무진 뒤로 돌아가는데요. 용을 칩니다.
이거는 사실 일종의 승부수예요. 뭐 벌써 이런 타이밍에 승부수냐 싶냐마는 이게 만약 들켜가지고 쫓겨나고 이랬으면 완전 망하고 니달리가 바로 뛰었으면 그게 아니니까 그래도 약간 말린 와중에 할 수 있는 최선의 판단을 한 거죠.
파랑팀이 드래곤을 처치했습니다.
밀리고 있었던 무진 용을 가져갑니다.
yo, what's up, Stefan?
아직도 무진은 4렙, 플레어 6렙.
플레어는 그냥 정글 차이 쭉 벌릴 생각으로 하는 거예요.
욕 먹는 거 소리 들었고 상대가 레드버퍼를 거르고 올 리가 없으니까 위쪽 주도권 바탕으로 이렇게 블루 뺏는 거 아주 정석적이고 좋은 플레이예요.
그래서 그래서 이거
It's weird.
AP 정글이
Every time I see that Wukong skin, I just think Teamfight Tactics. I don't see it as a League of Legends skin. It's just Teamfight Tactics Wukong. That's what I'm gonna call that skin. Teamfight Tactics Wukong. Corona Wukong.
그리고 뭐 니달리나 킨드레도 모두 딜이 잘 나온.
I don't even know the name of the actual skin.
그리고 브라움을 위로 돌리는 걸로 봐서 전령 쪽도 약간 의식은 하는 것 같은데.
So like, at what point does he become a level 2 piece, and at what point does he become like level 3 piece is obviously full build. Like with like 4 items, with like 3 items not including boots, be level 2.
니달리 쇼타임이에요 당분간.
Or would it be like 2 items, not including boots?
미드 쪽으로 이동을 해봅니다. 샤크까지.
Because like I feel like level 2 is easier to get than level 3. So I guess like you'd have to have it like 2 items and then 6 items. Yeah, that makes sense actually. So 2 items Wukong is level 2, and then 6 items, or 5 items I guess. It's level 3, not including boots. I guess you would include boots because boots are pretty important for Wukong. So yeah, so he has two items, or no, it'd be 2 items not including boots for level 2, and then full build for the level 3.
다이브는 웬만하면 안 당할 거다라는 생각이 있는 것 같은데 과연 이걸 뭐 응징을 할 수 있을지. 서로 마찬가지거든요.
So far, pretty slow-paced game, as we're familiar to see. Though still, Mugen is very much so behind, and it's making it a bit difficult for him to make some plays. As Flare has arrived to the top lane, but Mugen has arrived to the bot lane, and that's going to be Slugger going down here. Wait, I just noticed they lane. How long have they been lane swapped? I don't know, but Slugger's gonna find a kill here. It's gonna be the double kill. Oh my goodness, Slugger! I thought he was dead. I thought he was dead, so I moved on to thinking about when the lane swap happened. I've been not fit. Oh, 5K trying to find. Oh, Slugger's gonna go. Wait, he's gonna look for the triple kill. Can he find it? Can he get it? The triple kill. Slugger, none for 3. Slugger is fed, ladies and gentlemen. Element Mystic are out of control. Here comes the double Wukong ultimate, going to be able to get a return kill. But holy moly, Slugger, what are you doing? And top lane is over. On that note, top lane has ended. I think they've been lane swapped this entire game. Maybe that's the strategy to beating Wukong. The most broken thing I've ever had to experience is just lane swap. Put the heck room bot lane. You can 2v1. Let's take a look at the replay. I thought he was dead. That's my thing. So he gets stunned down. Ultimate. There I thought he was dead, but he lives. Triumph heals him up. And then he gets the kill on the Mugen. Oh no, he doesn't have Triumph. I wonder what healed him so much. And then he waits a little bit. He's like, let me just regen up, and I'll get you in a second, 5K. Oh, you used E? It's time for you to die. And he just finishes him off. And Edge does fall down here. Tries to flash onto Scarlet. Oh, wait, no, it was Scarlet that died. My bad. I forgot Crunchy got the kill there. My bad. The flash was a good flash, I guess. Kind of aggressive, though. Well, I mean, it was only aggressive because Crunchy was right there, but still. He's playing the Karma. He's pretty much going to be playing safe unless he has someone on the way. So I think the step up should have been a signal to Scarlet. And a gank was impending. But Slugger has 3 kills. And he wants 4 because he's waiting for Crunchy to show again. We see executing Flare, roaming around, clearing some vision. Element Mystic are looking fantastic right now.
초반에 참은 다음 이렇게 밀고 나가는 슬러거의 변신이 저희 입장에서 되게 새로워 보여요. 약간 문물을 겸비.
But I have winning this game. I need to check.
경계심까지 생긴 원래 무만 있었는데. 네. 그러니까 어디선가 뭔가 새로운 병법을 배운 것 같은 그런 변신입니다.
와, 이거 창 한 대 맞으면 너무 뼈아픕니다.
Oh, I did do all my predictions. Okay, yeah, so I had RunAway at 55%. Uh-oh. It's not looking like it's gonna... Well, 55%. This is looking like a 55% game. Nonetheless, RunAway. This is their debut here in League of Legends. Besides the promotion tournament, I should say. There are 2 promotion tournaments. You'd hate to see it start on a loss in their CK debut. But it's looking like that's starting to become quite the reality for them.
아마 게임 끝날 때까지 굳이 잘 크기가 어렵지 않을까 싶어요. 지금 3렙 차인데 순간적으로.
맞아요. 정글 아이템도 제대로 안 나왔고 물론 뭐 정비하면 나오겠지만 문제가 원래 킨드레드라는 게 그런 식으로 아이템들 기모아서 올리면서 내가 후반에 뭔가 기여할 게 이게 아니잖아요.
네, 이게 그냥 거의 한 콤에 죽을 것 같아요. 잘못 걸리면.
They're going to see player take the red buff, and we are going to see a fight break out here. Scarlet throwing out the ultimate just for zone, I suppose. Pluto taking very low, but he's not going to fall down. Shark going to work on clearing this tower here, and
헤카림과 더불어서 탑도 2렙 차이거든요. 순간적으로.
그리고
player in the meantime is going to take this dragon, thanks to the blue red buff. My apologies.
플레이브리까지 가져가고 있어요. 이거 집 갔다 오면 혹시 뜨나요?
So he's going to clear that off, and that's going to be a Drake apiece for both these teams. Infernal for Runaway, Mountain for Element Mystic, and it's going to be a Cloud Drake. Oh, Pluto! The Aphelios ultimate barely missing there.
원래 지난 시즌도
And the Edge has to teleport as well. They got a lot out of that, just one spear.
게임 화끈한 게임이나 잘할 때는 엄청난
See if they can take advantage. Mugen, though, is taking some of his jungle camps. Slugger is taking the golems.
그러니까 완벽한 팀일 수는 없잖아요.
그럼요.
Seems Wukong is proving to be problematic for him.
자, 진달리 아직 뭐
He's going to E back to lane and
성장 자체가
catch the CS. He is up in CS, so actually he's having a pretty good time, all things considered.
이거에서 뭐 저희가 이제 경기 초반에는 뭐 50과 그런 카르마의 시너지 이런 거 다양한 거 얘기했는데 그런 거 항상 얘기하지만 선이라는 게 있잖아요. 그러니까 그런 뭐 어느 타이밍에 좋다 이런 거는 정도가 있는 거예요. 이 정도로 상대랑 격차가 벌어지면은 그런 이론적인 영역들은 성립이 안 되는 경우가 훨씬
전
많죠.
다시 생각해봐도 그 슬러거가 3명 다이브 잡아내고 셋 다 죽인 거는 거의 역대급 장면이에요.
그럼요.
예. 아마 슬러거가 선수 생활하면서도 이런 장면 원래 모든 선수들이 그렇지만 한 번에 만들기가 어려워요.
그렇죠.
아까 같은 상황은 그냥 뭐 거의 뭐 이 게임 만약에 승리 가져가면 이후의 상황이 어떻든 거의 그냥 MVP는 보장.
그렇죠. 거기서 터진 느낌이죠. 그러면서 탑에 또 고속도로가 뚫렸었잖아요. 슬로가 바텀에서 받아주면서. 아, 그리고 아펠리오스도 코어템이 나오기 시작했고.
Alright, messing with more Leaguepedia stuff.
필요하니까
Is it best of 3? Yes, it is.
천천히 가야 되는데 이거 상대가 밀어붙이는 힘이 워낙 세서.
As it's going to be a lot of damage coming out from Shark here.
그러니까 이런 것도 이즈리얼이 미드 배치에서 수성한다는 건데 전령을 이렇게 내주면은 수성이라는 게 정도가 있잖아요.
와우,
As,
키를.
ooh, 5Kid.
정도가
blown up.
있어요, 엘미.
Isn't gonna die, but
그리고 스칼렛은
certainly took a lot of damage there.
그러니까 위쪽에다가
Maybe the teleport coming in from the Wukong. He's gonna look for the kill on the Scarlet. Pluto and Mugen have arrived as well. Mugen's gonna jump over this, and Pluto's gonna follow. Here we go, Scarlet throwing out the ultimate, but he's as good as dead. They're gonna probably hand over the kill to Kranji. It's gonna allow the Kindred Mark to come through, but meanwhile, look at this, 2 charges from the Herald. That's gonna be a lot. And Slugger is able to take a bottom lane tier 1, so very worth it for Scarlet. He didn't have to die there, but his death was for a good cause. It did distract members of Runaway. It's distracting them even further because it's a tier 2 being taken here in the bot lane, but they did respond to it actually rather quickly and kind of anticipated as well, as they were all bot side whenever Element Mystic were. Thanks to some good vision being provided from them, and they're going to reset off of this, and that is a lot of gold for Slugger. This is a very big gold lead. It may only look like a 5k gold lead, but when every member is basically up 1k, that 5k gold lead is much more impactful than it seems. That 5k gold lead might as well be 10k. Basically every member a whole item ahead. Or not whole item, sorry, whole ingredient ahead.
맞아요. 절대로 저거는 1대1로
Grundy's gonna be clearing out some vision.
그런데 그 슬로거가 바텀에서 3명을 잡아냈습니다. 와.
그러니까 챔피언 스킬 메커니즘의 차이.
Trying to take back the motherland.
그리고 이런 부분 때문에 50도 그러니까 좋긴 좋은데
As X's gonna blind check this, and he's actually gonna want to fight. Throws out the ultimate on the Mugen, but Mugen's pretty much going to be able to get away from that. So a bit of an ultimate waste.
자, 폭로에는 빠졌습니다.
We are going to see Scarlet continue to CS here and just get some gold in his pocket. Execute hanging around to make sure he's not ganked. Flair has arrived, and Mugen wants to go into fight this. He is going to pop the ultimate to save his own life. But overall, Elma Mystic are going to be able to get away. Execute did burn 2 summoner spells, so that's a bit of a worth for RunAway. Now it's going to invite them to take this red buff, and that is not something you like to see. Foundry going to be up in about 12 seconds here, and should be going over to Elma Mystic considering that Mugen has no ultimate, has no smite for a little bit, and is also recalling. He's in his own base as Dragon is coming up, and it should be started here, and it should be taken as well. Slugger taking the blue buff. BMing Pluto a little bit there with the Timo thumbs up, as Clouddrake should be dead here in just a moment. And there goes the Cloud Dragon, the first one being handed over to Elma Mystic as players just gonna come around and set down some traps as they're gonna prepare a siege here, trying to find Edge. Unfortunately not able to find him, but they are going to be able to potentially find somebody here on the side, but Flair's ultimately just going to walk away. Spear going to hit Pluto. It's going to proc his Guardian. Which does have quite the cooldown, as Slugger's just going to run away top lane. There's no interest in fighting 1v1. Especially with members of RunAway going towards the top side of the map.
이렇게 볼 수 있어요. 저거 뭐 상대가 좀 도발한다 그래서 못 참고 본인 흔들리면 거기까지인 거예요.
그럼요. 네.
실제 서라벌 게이밍과의 경기가 전 아직도 생각나는 게 트알이 묵묵히 그냥 참으면서 게임 이겼거든요.
네.
결국 그렇게 증명하는 게 프로예요.
그럼요.
So Pluto, or not Pluto, why did I say Pluto? Jesus, it's Shark. Or no, not Shark either. Wait, no, yes, Shark. Gonna take away a majority of those Raptors there. I'm very confused. I need Red Bull. Next stream I'm gonna have Red Bull. I thought I got enough sleep and I wouldn't need it, but apparently I need Red Bull.
킬은 뭐 3대2로 1킬밖에 차이 나지 않지만 글로벌 골드 격차가 심합니다.
아이템 차이도 좀 극심하죠. 네. 가골 돌가봇이 나온 쪽과 나오지 않은 쪽, 초시계가 구비되어 있는 쪽과 구비되어 있지 않은 쪽. 그러니까 부유함이 그냥
Slugger is gonna clear that ward.
게임이 좀 무난했으면 미드 루시안
Slugger might be fighting Kron G and Mugen both years. They're gonna be going on to him. He's gonna use the ult defensively to get away from the Wukong, and that's gonna invite Elma Mystic to take this top lane tier 1. And it's also Slugger's gonna be able to take the Scuttle Crab, so he's gonna be able to get that to himself. Tier 1 or tier 2, sorry, he's gonna go down at the top lane, and now they're gonna rotate onto the Baron buff. They're gonna take this one 5v5 with all members up, but they're clearing it. Oh, this is gonna be such a good bait. They have no idea that they're stacking in this brush. Pluto, who's gonna blind check it first? Oh, someone just popped out of it and gave him away. I think it was Short that gave him away there. Got a little bit too antsy, and as a result, they don't get the death rush, but they are gonna once more start up the Baron. As their ultimate being thrown out to spot them doing it, and they're going to disengage it again. Later try to set up another death brush. But this one's control warded. They know that they're there. Scarlet's going to go forward, but he's spotted and he might go down. He is going to pop the stopwatch to save his life for now. He's going to be able to live. Slugger is coming to the back line. He has such a good flank here. Teleport being used, but it might be in vain because here comes Slugger to try to clean up this fight. Who's going to do more work, Slugger or Kron G? So far it's looking like Slugger because Kron G has gone down. Scarlet being able to pick up the kill on him. Flair picking up the kill on the Mugen. And that's probably going to be Shark or Slugger picking up the kill on the 5-Kid. It's going to be Slugger as the ace goes over to Elm and Mystic. And this game is looking pretty much over at this point now. Elma Mystic having complete control of these team fights. They're going to be able to pick up the Baron onto all 5 members. A 5-0 clean ace for the side of Elma Mystic. And you're going to take this down slowly but surely, but they are going to reset off of this and have quite the tools to work with. Taking a look at the replay here. They set up the death rush, and Scarlet is, I think, is spotted right there. He goes around, but then watch this. Nice ultimate coming out from the Athelos and Abraham alike. Good ultimates from them both, but unfortunately, Slugger just had such a good flank on them and mistimed the Kindred ultimate a little bit, but it doesn't matter because he does pick up the kill. Slugger just doing so much AoE damage and being such a disruption. And this is why I speak so highly of Slugger. He's having a fantastic game this game. It's just unstoppable. So I'm saying, Homo Life, you need to sign this man. Sign this man, Slugger. He's pretty good. He's pretty good at League of Legends, it seems. Since we are going to see. Now, RunAway are just trying to siege and trying to defend their base. 5K eating forward aggressively there. Maybe that's not the play. Has to be careful. Ooh, almost hit by another Nidalee Sphere there. Gonna throw out the ultimate. It's gonna do peanut damage to these minions. Except for the casters. They got hit pretty hard there, but they're not dead. That's gonna enable Alma Mystic to do a lot of damage to this inhibitor, and they're gonna kill it off. They're also gonna be looking at this bot lane inhibitor turret, and the inhibitor will shortly follow. The top lane is most likely going to go down as well. As the team's starting to rotate that direction, and it looks like it's going to be a triple inhibitor take, which pretty much would be checkmate for this game. They can take 3 inhibitors. The hook's going to be thrown out. Going to hardly miss Kron G. I feel like the one should have landed, but it didn't. And now RunAway are forced to clear out 3 simultaneous waves of super minions. Incoming. This incoming one is going to be 2 waves, but the next one's going to be 3, and that's going to be very difficult for RunAway to deal with. We are going to see Cloud Dragon come up. Could potentially be a soul point for Alma Mystic. Looks like RunAway want to try to get some vision down for a potential steal. This is going to get taken away for sure. And it is. Yep, Scarlet able to secure that for himself. We do see the teleport coming in. Or no, not a teleport. I lied. It's just 5 Kids E animation. I thought 5 Kids E animation was Slugger's teleport finishing, but I was fooled, and that's going to be soul point for Alma Mystic. But I think it's game point, quite honestly, with these super minions coming in. You got 3 waves of super minions crashing in. The top one's being kind of held up right now, but soon that one's going to push in naturally, and it's going to be very problematic for RunAway. As a hook's thrown out, going to land 5 Kid, but he's going to be able to E away to safety. So now the first wave of super minions are going to crash onto... Oh, that's a nice engage there. Oh, really good engage by Kron G, but it might be in vain because none of the members of RunAway can follow up. Slugger is just zoning them away too hard as the Kindred ultimate's going to be used to save Kron G, and he's going to be able to get away, execute, finding the hook onto 5 Kid, who's going to go down, and that's going to be the rest of RunAway, running away from Alma Mystic as they're going to be able to pick up the win here most likely. That's 1 inhibitor or Nexus Door going down. It's going to be the other Nexus Door going down. Look at Slugger just being a complete nuisance. GG to Alma Mystic. What a game. And that surely has to be Slugger picking up the MVP here. Fantastic game from him. And I should look at him in the middle with a baseball bat. That's great. As soon as oh, his name's O-Kid, by the way. It's not 5 Kid, it's O-Kid. As soon as O-Kid gets his own jersey, I think RunAway start winning, but he doesn't have his own jersey. This RunAway looking a bit sour after that loss. It wasn't a pretty one. They at no point had control of the game, and hopefully they can learn from their mistakes and recover from that one. But RunAway like they want to come back. Meanwhile, for Alma Mystic, they're looking to keep things trending. They're looking really good out there. Slugger having a fantastic game.
크기 전에
Certainly something you like to see from a team that
그렇습니다.
came very close
자, 런어웨이의 챌린저스
to
코리아
making a run to the finals. Unfortunately, did draw the seed with Dynamics.
지난 시즌에도 잘했을 때의 모습을 그대로 보여줬습니다.
네, 그래서 뭐 계속 지켜봐야겠죠.
Just gonna zoom in on that facial hair from Pluto.
주고받을 수도 있는 거고요.
네.
아직 뭐 끝난 거 아니니까요.
그럼요.
In just a moment, we're going to be seeing a replay of the last fight as well as some post-game damage charts.
반대로 얘기하자면 엘리먼트
I would imagine Slugger did a lot of damage. One could assume such.
사실 나올 수도 있거든요.
맞아요.
조심해야
그런
됩니다.
팀이죠. 네.
Flare probably also did a good amount of damage.
활약이 엄청나다.
그럼요.
이렇게 정리해도 될 것 같아요.
그 브로마블에서도 처음에 6이 나왔을 때
And so we're going to take a look at the replay here of the last fight, and really good engage from Kron G. Like, what a good engage, but they're just too behind to be fighting this. Slugger comes over and just zones everybody away, and Kindred Ultimate, like, this fight is really good from RunAway, but they're just too behind to win this fight is the problem. And from there, it's just GG for Alan and Mystic, and
중무 사기성 연계되는 거 똑같아요.
you hate to see it, especially because they showed such great signs of life at that last engage. Just unable to follow up on them because they're so behind. Kron G almost did more damage than Flare. Did more damage than Slugger. Almost did more than Flare. More than Shark. Holy moly. That's a lot of damage.
오늘 앞에 경기에서
Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this game. Will we see Element Mystic continue their dominance and sweep this game away? Or will we see the RunAway reverse sweep special? Which I don't know why I called it a special. It's never happened before. But nonetheless, will we see the RunAway reverse sweep? We'll find out in just a moment.